Hi everyone, welcome to the 17th video in my series on the Te Araroa Trail. So I'm just standing next to the Rangitata River, it's just over that way a little bit, and I'm about to enter the Two Thumb track. So I'm thinking to head to Stone Hut today, which is 17.5 kilometres, 9 hours away. So it's a bit of walking up that valley behind me there. Lots of stream crossings apparently. Track's basically in the stream for the first bit up to Crooked Spur Hut, then a little bit of climbing, then drop back down to the same stream and some more crossings. So it's pretty cold. It's about 5 to 8 now. Been driving for just over an hour from Peel Forest where I stayed last night. This is the Rangitata River bypass because you can't cross the river. So yeah, had to drive around the river and get going again. So the Two Thumb track will be about 3 days out to Lake Tekapo. Just leaving Crooked Spur Hut, just stopped for a lunch break. It is 10 past 12, so it was meant to be 4 hours to get here from the car park, and it took 4 hours, so yeah, exactly right, just a bit of a surprise. Heaps of river crossings up Bush Stream, pretty deep, about waist deep most of them, and then a big climb up to here. So now I've got about another 400 or 500 metres climbing to a saddle, and I'll drop back down to Bush Stream. It's meant to be 5 hours from here to Stone Hut. So I've just arrived at Stone Hut. It's just after 3, so it's taken me just over 7 hours from the car park to get here. I've done 21.4 kilometres and climbed 1,350 metres. So it's been a bit of a climb. It's quite funny, this hut's actually next to Bush Stream, which is the one we started off doing all the crossings in this morning. Then the track just decided it was going to be a good idea to climb about 800 or 900 metres up to a saddle and then drop back down to the same stream. So yeah, that was an interesting idea, but anyway, we're here. So I'm the only one here now. It's a 8-bed hut. There's quite a few more coming behind me, so we're probably going to have a few on the floor tonight. It's probably going to be about 12, I would say. So yeah, I'll start getting my stuff set up and get some photos of the area. It's 7:30 on Sunday morning now. I'm just leaving Stone Hut. So today I'm aiming for Camp Stream Hut. Got the halfway point of the South Island section of Te Araroa, about 6 kilometres up the track, so that's pretty cool, at Royal Hut. So yeah, Royal Hut's only probably just under 2 hours away. A few stream crossings, 5 or 6 I think, of Bush Stream. Same stream as we were crossing yesterday, but we're a lot higher up, so should be a lot easier. Yeah, and then I'll continue over Stag Saddle, which is the highest point on the Te Araroa Trail, 1,925 metres above sea level. Yeah, and then drop down to Camp Stream Hut. So I've just arrived at Royal Hut. This is a 8-bed hut, pretty much the same as stone, but without the stone wall next to the fireplace. So yeah, it's taken me 1 hour and 40 minutes to get here. So it's 9:10. I've done 6.4 kilometres and climbed 250 metres. So this hut's actually also next to Bush Stream. So yeah, the stream's quite long. Been following it since the car park yesterday. And it's still pretty big, so yeah, had about 4 or 5 crossings of it on the way up here. Basically just followed the stream up. So from here I start the climb up to Stag Saddle, the highest point on Te Araroa. So I think it's about a 600 metre climb, following a little side stream and then yeah, climbing out of it up to the Two Thumb Range. just leaving Stag Saddle, the highest point on the Te Araroa Trail, at 1925 metres above sea level. So yeah, pretty high. Got an awesome view over the Lake Tekapo that way. So it is 11:30. So it's taken me just over 2 hours from Royal Hut. Been quite a bit of climbing. 834 metres from Stone Hut this morning. So yeah, it's been a good day. Now I'm just going to sidle around this mountain and then start dropping down the ridge towards Camp Stream Hut. So it's 2:30. I've just passed Camp Stream Hut. So I was planning on staying there, but there's 5 people in there already, and the hut's very small, so I'm not too keen on staying there. I could have taken the other bed, but yeah, it just didn't look very nice, and it was a paid hut, so I thought I might as well just keep going. So I'm planning on now doing another 18 kilometres out to Lilybank Road, which is the one that runs alongside Lake Tekapo, which will make this a 40k day in total. It's meant to be 5 hours out from here, which would mean I would get there at 7:30, but yeah, I think I'll do it a bit quicker. It's 6:30. I've just arrived at Lilybank Road next to Lake Tekapo. So I'm out of the Two Thumb track. I've had a 40-kilometre day, climbed 1200 metres, and it's taken 11 hours from Stone Hut this morning. So it's been a pretty big day. Just been running down this last bit, wanted to get it done, so
yeah, it's been pretty easy trail from the ski field road, basically just alpine tussock, but awesome views of the lake. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. So from here I'm going to get picked up and head into Lake Tekapo to stay the night, and then come back here tomorrow morning and finish off the section from here to Tekapo Village. So I'm back at Lilybank Road where I got picked up from yesterday, and I'm just starting the road walk into Lake Tekapo Village. So it's, I think, about 13 kilometres I think to the village, so it's going to be an easy day. It's 8:30 now, so I've had a bit of a late start, but yeah, should be there before lunch. So I've just arrived at the start of the Alps to Ocean cycle trail along the Tekapo River Canal. So I actually planned on stopping in Tekapo Village a couple of k's back, but yeah, decided to get this bit done today. It's just gravel road walking to here, so yeah, it's been pretty easy. Got a couple more k's done. So I've done 18 kilometres today. It's taken just over 3 hours. So it's 20 to 12 now. I've climbed 100 metres. So it's been a pretty easy day. So I'm going to be staying in Lake Tekapo tonight and tomorrow night, so I'm going to have a rest day tomorrow. It's meant to get pretty cold with another southerly and rain a little bit tomorrow, so yeah, it'll be a good day to have a day off. And I'll come back here on the day after and continue towards Twizel. It's 7:10 on Wednesday morning now. So I'm back at the Tekapo A power station where I finished off 2 days ago. So I had a rest day at Lake Tekapo yesterday, got some video editing done, and it snowed quite a lot, so yeah, that was pretty cool. Very cold in the night, so yeah, still pretty cold now, but I'm just about to start the walk down the Tekapo Canal towards Twizel. So I'm hopefully going to get to Lake Pukaki today, which is just over 42 kilometres away. Should be completely flat the whole way, I think. It's on the Alps to Ocean cycle trail, so yeah, it should be a pretty easy day. It's just after 1 o'clock and I've just finished lunch at the Lake Pukaki viewpoint. So see the lake over that way, up to Mount Cook at the back. It's kind of covered in cloud now, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. So I've done 33.5 kilometers so far, climbed 30 meters. So yeah, it's been really flat, basically completely flat all the way along the canal, then dropped down to Lake Pukaki and then been on the road basically to here for the last 4 k's I think. So I'll probably do about another 7 or 8 k's today I think. But yeah, should just be walking around the lake. It's 20 to 3 now. I've just arrived at the point next to Lake Pukaki where I'm going to be stopping today. So I've done 40 kilometers from Lake Tekapo Village this morning and it's taken me about 7.5 hours. So it's been a pretty easy day. Basically just completely flat all along the Tekapo Canal and then dropped down into Lake Pukaki and just been walking around the lake for about the last 18 kilometers I think. Yeah, I think I got to the lake at 22 k's in, so yeah, it's been pretty easy. So I'm going to stay here tonight and then continue on the Alps to Ocean trail tomorrow to Lake Ohau via Twizel. So it's just before 7 on Thursday morning now. I'm just leaving here where I stayed at Lake Pukaki last night. So yeah, it's been another pretty cold night. Got down to just below 0 I think, so yeah, it's still pretty cold now. So today I'm going to be doing what's probably going to be one of my biggest days on the trail. Just over 44 kilometers to the start of the East Ahuriri track. So it's I think about 12 k's from here to Twizel, and then it's 40 from here to Lake Middleton campsite, and then I'll probably walk a little bit further on from there. It's 12:30. I've just stopped for a lunch break at basically where the trail meets Lake Ohau. So this is the Ohau where they control the amount of flow coming out of the lake into the power station. So I've been walking 5.5 hours, done 30.8 kilometers and climbed about 250 meters I think. So yeah, it's been pretty boring, pretty similar to yesterday, just mainly gravel road the whole way, so yeah, not too exciting, but should get a little bit better now I'm at the lake. So I've got about another 14 kilometers I think, should just be around the side of the lake, still following the Alps to Ocean cycle trail. I've just arrived at the start of the East Ahuriri track, which is going to be where I'm finishing today. So it is 3:45 now, so I've been walking just over 8.5 hours, done 44.8 kilometres and climbed 245 metres. So it's been probably my longest day on trail, I think. Be a few close days, but I think this would have to be the longest. It's been pretty easy though, just mainly along the roads and gravel track for most of the day, so yeah, it's been quite nice. It's a lot warmer than yesterday, so that's a good change. Hopefully it's warm tomorrow, heading back into the hills. So I'm going to be staying at Lake Middleton campsite tonight. I actually walked past that about 3 k's ago, so I'm going to need a ride back there and get dropped off here tomorrow morning to do the East Ahuriri track. Thanks for watching this 18th video in my series on the Te Araroa Trail. If you'd like to support me, there's a link to buy me a coffee in the description below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future parts. See you next time.